Ball's away. No. Advantage, wide off his feet. Penalty advantage, 4 wide off his feet. Keep a mark there for me. 7 wide release. Stay. Still advantage. Wasn't that? I wasn't sure about that one. Ben, we had to keep an eye on the ball. Yeah.
Gone back. Touch! Set! Advantage over now. Onside.
new interim coaching team, Stevie Scott and Duncan Hodge. The early stages of the match saw an exchange of penalties. Dan Parks put the visitors ahead before 4 Greg Laidlaw kicks put Edinburgh into a 12-3 lead. Then just before half-time, Connacht finally got a foothold in the game. Gavin Duffy made a break down the left and found flanker Mick Carney, who had a clear run at the line to get over for the first try of the match. It was the big man's first try of the season, and an important moment as Connacht got right back into it. Parks kicked the conversion, and that left it Edinburgh 12, Connacht 10. The visitors were back in the game, but they were reduced to 14 men for 10 minutes when Parks was sent to the sin bin for a deliberate knock-on when Edinburgh were in a threatening position. The referee, in no doubt, and Parks was on his way to the line. Laidlaw knocked over the resultant penalty for 15-10. But Connacht kept it tight with Gavin Duffy kicking a penalty in Park's absence to leave just 2 points between the sides at half-time. Into the second period, 2 more Parks penalties saw Connacht restore their lead 19-15, but the game was swinging one way and then the other. As the Gunners attacked, Ronan Loughney became the second Connacht player to see yellow on the night, this time for not rolling away. Referee Rhys Thomas making a mark in his first Pro 12 game in charge. And Laidlaw put the resultant penalty kick over to leave just a point between them. And Edinburgh were back in front 21-19 as Laidlaw saw the flags raised following another successful penalty on the hour mark. It really was nip and tuck, one of those games that could go either way. And at the other end, a Parks drop goal put Connacht back in front 22-21. A really sweet strike from the Scotsman back on home turf. Another penalty from Laidlaw, who was notching his and Edinburgh's 24th point of the night. Could they hold on to this lead? Well, the answer was no, as before the end, Connacht swept downfield. Substitute Tom Brown failed to deal with the kick through. And as Connacht piled forward, the Edinburgh defence creaked. Eventually, fullback Robbie Henshaw scored the match-winning try from close range. The 19-year-old's first score in 15 appearances this season, and a hugely important intervention. Parks scored with the conversion for 29-24. And as the game drew to a close, Parks put another penalty over to give Connacht a 32-24 victory and deny Edinburgh a losing bonus point. The men from the west of Ireland move up to 8th in the table with 7th position still in their sights. Edinburgh remain 10th and suffer defeat for the first time under Scott and Hodge. Final score at Murrayfield: Edinburgh 24, Connacht 32.
Off the leg.
Retreating. Whoa! Retreating player was never onside.
Daniel Halangahu opened the scoring for the home side with a penalty as early as the second minute. But Munster were quick to reply, and it was a spectacular score from deep, which was rounded off by a strong run from winger Johnny Murphy, who got the ball down for a really well worked try. Lovely rugby in lovely conditions, and a splendid try for Murphy. Ian Keatley converted to put the visitors 7 points to 3 ahead. But Zebre knew they had a chance to win this game, and just before the quarter-hour mark, the Connacht-bound winger Sinoti dived over for the home side's first try of the night. The referee, Andrew McMenemy, asked for the assistance of the TMO, who confirmed that the try was good, and Zebre were back ahead. Halangahu missed the conversion, but Zebre led 8 points to 7. That lead was short-lived as the game swung one way and then the other. Munster's pack put the Zebre rearguard under pressure, and Paddy Butler managed to get over the line for the deserved try. The big number 8 had scored in Munster's previous Pro12 game against Dragons, and this was his second try in a row and of the season. Keatley converted to give the visitors a 14-8 lead. But Zebre continued to press, and first Halangahu and then Gonzalo Garcia notched penalties to level the match at 14-all, and the Italians went in at half-time with a lead when international Giovan Battista Venditti got over in the corner for their second try of the night in the 36th minute. A good score for the winger, but Halangahu failed with his conversion attempt. It still left Zebre 19-14 ahead, and there was still time for Garcia to fire over another penalty before the break to give Zebre a 22-14 half-time lead. Into the second half, the kickers took centre stage. 2 Keatley penalties drew Munster to within 2 points, before Halangahu kicked a penalty for the home side to make it 25-20 with 20 minutes of the game remaining. In the 63rd minute, BJ Botha replaced John Ryan, and the prop from Durban made an immediate impact. He was alert and well positioned to get over for his first try of the season within 2 minutes of coming on. It was a heartbreaker for the Italians. Keatley added the conversion, and suddenly it was Munster ahead 27-25. The home side had one chance to nick the win 7 minutes from time, but Halangahu's penalty drifted wide, and with it the chance to win for the first time this season. As the full-time whistle blew, Zebre had to settle for another losing bonus point, while Munster finished the campaign with an away win and perhaps thoughts of what might have been had Paul O'Connell been fit earlier in the campaign. Final score, Zebre 25, Munster 27.